Welcome to the inaugural edition of 5 Questions with Marc Adams. I'm your host, Marc Adams, and yes, it's okay to be impressed. Tonight we kick off 5 Questions with Marc Adams with a bang. As I introduce and interview, quite frankly, I think the most influential person in all of New Generation Wrestling, not to mention the best looking. Ladies and gentlemen, the manager of champions, Marc Adams. How you doing, Marc? Thank you so much, Marc. Thank you for the introduction. It's an honor to be here. I gotta be honest, I'm a little nervous right now, but thank you very much for having me. Glad to be here. Thank you. You're too kind. Now let's get right down to business. Question number 1. Why wrestling? Why did you decide to go into announcing and managing? Well, truth be told, I've said this to a lot of people, and as I say, I'm an honest man. It is the honest to goodness truth. Literally, for as long as I have memories, I have been a fan of wrestling. And, obviously growing up, I didn't know that there were chances locally to be a part of it, but as soon as I found out about it, I had to get in on it. And quite frankly, when you're a winner like me, anytime you get into something, you pretty much take it over. So it's pretty much what's happened. Good question. Interesting stuff. Question number 2. Who would you say was the biggest influence in what you try to do now as an announcer / manager? Biggest influence? Easy, hands down. Bobby the Brain Heenan. Bobby the Brain Heenan, a marvelous manager, managed countless people, brought them to a level that quite frankly no one thought they were capable of reaching. And as an announcer, he and Gorilla Monsoon, they were the original golden pair of announcing for a fan about my age, which is still young enough for any of you single ladies out there. Next question. Gotta love him. Question number 3. Who would you say has been your biggest rival in your years here at New Generation Wrestling? Biggest rival. There's been a lot. I don't know what it is, but I guess when you're smart, popular, and have a tendency to win, people don't like you. So there's been more than a few people that I've had back and forth battles with, but truth be told, the Enigma, Kevin Willis, is easily my biggest rival. And ironically enough, he's the one who kind of got me here. So I mean, you got to understand, though, it's kind of like this face. It's straight out of a Hollywood movie. I mean, the student becomes the teacher, but in this movie, the student's still here, and the teacher's at home retired. Hi, Kevin. How you doing? Next question. I was going to guess that. I was going to guess that, but it's good to actually know. 4th question, I guess, is kind of an easy one, but of all the people that you've managed, of all the champions that you've managed, who has been your favorite? Easy, hands down, no question about it, Jay Popular. He is the NGW champion. He is the man who, quite simply put, while wearing that belt, makes all of you out there look better. It's real easy. Jay Popular is by far the favorite protege that I've ever managed. Quite frankly, he's made me the most money, so yeah, good point, easy question. As I said, that one was pretty much a softball. And now, something we're going to do on every edition of 5 Questions with Marc Adams. Marc, we've got a fan here who's just dying to ask you a question. Come on in, kid.
Hi, Marc. I got one question. How does it feel to be the world's greatest announcer of all time?
Flattery will get you everywhere, kid, and quite frankly, good question. What does it feel like to be the world's greatest announcer and manager? Good as gold. Good as gold. Which, quite frankly, Marc Adams Productions is all about. Because when you join Marc Adams Productions, much like Jay Popular, much like the people in the past, the Good Boys Gone Bad, Pretty Popular, what was that kid's name? Ego. When you join Marc Adams Productions, I put you on the map.
Interesting.
Nice question, kid. And there you have it, folks. The inaugural edition of 5 Questions with Marc Adams has come to a close. And quite frankly, couldn't be any better. We'll see you next time. Thank you, Mark. It was a pleasure to be here. And by the way, I like the get-up. Who are you wearing tonight?